What's going on, Cracker Crew? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Jonathan. Today we're out here at Alafia River Corridor, south end of Alafia River State Park. We're going to hit this trail behind me and see what we can get into. We do have some dark skies rolling in, but we're going to try to see as far down this trail as we can get. Mother Nature's kind of rained us out this weekend for our Monday adventures, but we're going to try to get something in for you guys. So let's get this camera grabbed up. Let's hit this trail. Let's see what we can get into today. Yeah, so originally we were going to set up in the Cracker Compound backyard and do an overnight camp and try to finish waterproofing our campsite in for Blue, but as I was watching the weather this week, it said that we were supposed to have the tropical depression 91L or whatever it is that's out there in the Gulf up on us this weekend. We were supposed to have rain all weekend, and it never rained a drop. But I was so wore out this week, guys, from work that I didn't feel like going and setting that camp up this weekend. So we pivoted. And we're out here walking this trail. Even though there is thunder in the area, like I said, you can see behind me the skies are looking gray. It's not a beautiful sunny day here in Florida, but that's okay. We're going to walk this trail as far as we can, and if we can get a full loop in, great. If not, it's going to be what it's going to be, guys. Like always, I tell you guys, come along with me, learn as I learn, and watching Mother Nature is one good way to learn. I'm not going to get stupid with this. I'm not going to try to push it. You know, if that thunder gets any worse, we'll turn back around and head back to Blue. But I've never been out here on this trail. This is the first time out here. I've been wanting to come out here and check this out. So here we are today, guys. I'm going to get this camera turned around and let you see what this trail looks like coming in. So we started way back there. You can zoom in here. There's Blue right there. Come down this trail. All these rows of trees, guys. You can see right now we're on the yellow blaze. The yellow blaze leads us to the red loop, I believe, looking at all trails. But it's pretty cool. So I'm assuming that the way that, because you can see the rows, but if you were to look that way, it looks like forest. But if you come straight on, it's rows of trees. That's pretty cool. I've never seen, I don't know if it's a tree farm or what, but I like it. I do like all that dead standing right there. If we were out here stealth camping or something, that right there would be a great porch pole. Anyways, I'm just trying to bring you guys as much content in this. Like I said, I don't know how long this video is going to be. I don't know if we're going to get a full trail in or not. I don't have a pack on me. Literally all I've brought was my poncho and my grail. I do got to show you guys what I've done to the grail. It's been a minute since we've hiked. And like I said, I hear cows. We're not out here on a big adventure or anything like that. We're just out here to see as far into this beautiful area as we can get. So I'll bring you on as we get going if there's anything exciting or if we get trapped in rain or whatnot. But let me get walking this trail and figure out where we need to be at. And see, there's something that way, but it doesn't give me a marker, so we're going to stay off of that for now. Like I said, I've never been out here, so I don't know which way we need to head or anything like that. We're just going to walk the trail and see where we can go. Stay tuned. Let's see what we can get into today. So as you guys could see, I got this little pouch, little molly webbing, shock cordage, slides over top, loops got a shock cord that loops around right there where my thumb's at, and it clips back to the little pouch. So essentially we could put whatever we wanted to in that little pouch to carry with us while we're out here. But I got it because it's got the MOLLE straps on the back, so I could run it through my belt if I wanted to and carry it on my side, things like that. It was just something that I got sick and tired of holding that little loop right there every time that we wanted a drink. We'd have to pull the pack off, pull it out of the little bottle packet. So I was like, you know what, there's got to be a better way. So I found that on Amazon for like 16, 17 bucks. And this is the first time we've had it out on a mission. It's clipped to my side. It's out of the way. I can grab a drink when I need it. The grass out here is freaking tall as can be, tick central. Looks like we're coming up on a little water crossing here. I don't know if this is from all of the rain we've gotten or if it naturally runs right here. This might be part of the Alafia River, but check that out, guys. You know what this is right here? This is fill up the Grail and go kind of water. But check that out, guys. They even put a little bridge to cross. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is flowing from the Alafia River, but that's pretty neat. We're gonna get over it. Turn this off. We got somebody walking up the trail. So I had just said that we had somebody passing by. That lady right there is a TikTok creator, content creator. Pretty cool. First time I've met another content creator out on the trails. Her name is Maria. Find her on TikTok. I don't know what her last name was. She's a little hard to understand, but pretty cool. She's got a little wiener dog out here hiking with her. She's got the full pack, knives, every bit of gear that we would carry. So kudos to her. I do feel a little bit of sprinkles coming on, so I'm not sure if we're going to make it to this trail or not, guys, but it is absolutely phenomenally gorgeous out here, though. We will definitely be back here to hike this more often. Like I said, I've put this trail off for a long time, and I've meant to come out here. I've drove out here I don't know how many times, and just never pulled the trigger to come out here and do it. And I regret it now walking out here because I come out here on a bad day. So we might not get the full experience of it, but we definitely coming back. Let's talk about this camp setup, guys. So as you've seen in my last two videos from last week, that camp is coming together quite well. One thing that I do got to do is the canopy that we use for, you know, the kitchen area and whatnot. It's a bit of an old canopy. I've had it for about 6 years now, and it's seen its better days. So what we're going to do is when I leave this trail, we're going to go to Harbor Freight and buy a 10 by 12 tarp. We're going to drape it over the top of that canopy, and that extra 2 feet, we're going to extend it over the top of our Free Soldier tarp that we use for the camper shell of blue. One, it's going to waterproof the canopy for us. So if we do get caught in a rainstorm or whatever, we're not sitting underneath a wet canopy. Two, that extra 2 feet that's going to go over blue, I wanted to buy some risers for the legs of it to get it up over it so that I can slide it a little bit over to, you know, you've seen that gap in the between the camper shell or the covered wagon and that canopy. So it was 28 inches tall to get it above it. And all that's going to do is create a wind sail for that canopy. So got to looking at it. The neighbor come out. We got to talking about it. And we're going to do that 10 by 12 tarp over the top of it and do it that way. That'll give us the correct amount of runoff to keep the rain out and everything like that. So that's what we're going to do after we do this hike. But as you guys can see, I don't know how much further into this I'm going to get. I'm sorry that it's such a short video. Not much going on, guys, but I wanted to bring you guys some content. Check these ruts out right here, y'all. I'm going to continue walking it. Like I said, I felt a little bit of raindrops when I was back there talking to that other creator, but I haven't felt anything else. So we're going to walk a little bit further here. I'm not very far into this hike, so, and I do have the poncho with me, so we can throw it on and get back to the truck if need be. So we're not quitting just yet, but I'm just sitting here rambling, guys. So let me hike up this way and see what we can find. So one thing I can tell you is the rain's starting to pick up, so we're going to probably turn around and head back here in just a minute, but I want to walk up this way and see what we got going on up here. We're still on the yellow blaze. We have not made it to a red loop yet that I've seen. Yeah, guys, that rain's starting to come in pretty good. We're going to have to turn around and go back to blue. Yeah, the skies are definitely getting darker. So, come back to get you guys. Hold tight. We're going to have to call this mission. Unfortunately, that rain's coming in. All right, guys, so as you can see on my shirt here, the rain's picking up. So I got all of the footage I could get. I think this is going to be a washout for today, but that don't mean it's over for Florida Cracker Survival. We'll definitely be back out here to hike this one. I like what I'm seeing so far, so we'll definitely get a mission in out here. Like I said, I didn't know how far into this we were going to be able to get. My intentions were, as you could see, it is literally like 7 o'clock in the morning. So I figured we could get out here early enough to hit this trail and be able to beat this rain. But apparently Mother Nature had other plans for us. So I'm going to head back to blue. I don't know, guys. Like I said, I'm beat and wore out from this week. This week just kicked my butt. But I wanted to give you guys a video, you know, because I always try to post something for you guys. But like I said, Mother Nature had other plans for us today. So, but that's part of life, you know what I mean? Sometimes you got to pivot and do other things. So we're going to walk back to blue. I probably could have walked more. You know, this is probably going to be the most rain we probably get because I'm headed back to blue. But if I would have continued to walk that trail, it would have been a monsoon. So we're going to head back to blue. I'm going to go grab the tarp. Not going to set up camp. I'm going to try to make tachos for dinner tonight on the Blackstone. So I got to go to the grocery store and get all of the stuff for that. And if you don't know what tachos are, we'll have to make those on video at camp one night on the Blackstone when we go camping. So we're going to try them out tonight, though. I seen it on another YouTube video that I was watching, and I want to make them because they look phenomenal. So literally it is tater tots, pulled pork, good old cheese. You make a sour cream barbecue sauce drizzle to go over the top of it. They put sauteed onions, green chilies. We're going to do all of that, but I'm going to add salsa and a little bit of lettuce at the end to top it all off and make it all look good. So, but I'm going to have to make that on camera for you guys. Comment below and let me know if when we actually take Blue out camping for the first official camping spot, not the backyards, not a field test, not a shakedown, an actual true camping. Comment below and let me know if you'd be interested in seeing me make tachos. But we're going to walk back here. I still have water in the grill. I want to filter water out of that running area right there so bad, but I'm not going to dump the water out that I've got in my grill already to do it. that'll be another time when we come back out here. But there's all kinds of area out here, guys. Look, that's a yellow blaze trail right there. So it's essentially, let's walk back that way a little bit. The rain's kind of, I don't know what the rain's doing, but we're not that far from blue. So let's go check this area out back here a little bit, guys. I don't want to end this video. I'm having fun with y'all out here. But even though it's 7 o'clock in the morning, it is still muggy. Yeah, guys, that rain's coming. That's Mother Nature saying, hey, dummy, get back to that truck. I'm going to put it down on you if you don't. Literally, when I was on the other trail, the rain dissipated. I hit this section of the trail just to go walk it to see, and it started coming back down on me. So, I'm sorry I didn't bring you guys much, but that's the way it is sometimes, guys. But you get to see my smiling face at least. So anyways, guys, I'm going to walk back. I don't want this camera out in this rain. So let me go ahead and tell you guys that I'm thankful for each and every one of you subscribers that have subscribed to me. Guys, we are almost to 400. We are literally like, I don't know, 6 people away. So if you're watching this and you want to be part of the Cracker Crew, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, get notified each and every time that we drop a video on this channel, guys. Help a boy out and get me to 400 so we can get to 500, then to 1,000, and then we can just keep growing this channel. I love each and every one of y'all. I thank y'all for tuning in each and every week to me to watch the dumb shenanigans that we get into. Remember, out here, the wild don't care, but the prepared will survive. I'll see you on the next.